After 3 drinks, maybe, you know. How y'all doing tonight? Woo! It sounds like a good crowd. I love this. We just got back from Gainesville. Had a gender reveal party. I'm gonna be a grandpa. That's what the shirt's about. We got twin girls. Really not where I thought I'd be a year ago. I thought I was gonna be fucking dead. I was doing shows here. I had a 4-month residency where I was singing parody songs, and I just finished my second show, and my throat started to give out. I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. So I went to my doctor, Dr. Timothy Swafford of Royce City Baylor Medical. He's going to be in this set until they forgive the debt. He misdiagnosed me. He said, you got the crud. Take 8 ibuprofen a day. It'll get worse before it gets better. And have you thought about losing some weight? Don't they always seem to tag that in there? Just a little bit heavy. Yeah. I got insomnia. Have you tried losing some weight, you fat fuck? It's always their answer. I just get tired of yes, leave me alone. So that's Monday. I get his crud diagnosis. Thursday rolls around and I've just about lost my voice altogether. I sound like those old pro wrestlers when they're talking about, you know, their heyday stories. And it was about the 3rd time I got to sneak about Macho Man where I had second thoughts about whether or not I took the venom out. So that's a voice I'm bringing to Lowe's every day at that point as a manager. I'm like 10 hours into a 13-hour shift. I'm fucking dead. I'm sitting in this chair, just like, just drooling into a trash can. And 3 months prior, I asked my wife to marry me. And so at this point, she's my fiance, you know, and I'm already committed in my mind. I'm already till death do us part. So I'm like, oh shit, she's about to cash in early on me. I gotta let her know. I'm fucking dying here. Because for all intents and purposes, that's what's in my head. I'm like, this is not normal sick. So I try to call her, and it's 8 o'clock, and she's got an early shift the next day. So do not disturb. I get do not disturb when I try to call her. I do not disturb on Messenger, no video chat, none of that. And my addled brain is like, okay, all my time of watching 80s cinema has brought me to this moment. What would my heroes in these movies do? And so I went to Short Circuit 2 when Dr. Ben and Fred are locked in a Chinese locker, and one of them gets out the calculator, hot wires the phone lines, and starts sending old music to his girlfriend. And that's how she finds them, through a series of like 7 songs. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that. So the first thing I did, my wife's name is Susie, is I picked the Everly Brothers' Wake Up Little Susie, because I knew she was asleep. I put it on the Google Home puck. It played at full volume. She said, Google, turn that off. I turned it off. I saw the thing go, switch on. What am I going to do next? I'm like, all right, let me start this up a little bit stronger. I go Chop Suey by System of a Down. You know, one of the first lines he's got is, wake up! Brush up on makeup. I'm giving her instructions on coming over and getting me. And she turns that off too. So at this point, you know, I'm in lizard brain mode. The 3rd song. Move, bitch, by Lizard. Still nothing. She is a heavy sleeper, if I've ever seen one. She'd have to be. I have sleep apnea. So, I die 150 times a night, so it's fine. I'm used to it by now. I even turn up Fox News at full volume, figuring that's going to wake her up. No, my coworkers take me home. It's going. She is out. I collapse in front of the bed. I go, hospital. She texts me. I had COVID, pneumonia, and sepsis. Yeah. Yeah, God took one look at my cheeseburger habits and said, it's going to be a triple for this motherfucker. This is what's going to put him down. And he was right. So I spent 3 days in the hospital with it, and I was hours away from death. So, like, I was legit going to be gone at that point. And I don't know about the rest of you guys, but when it comes to how you normally self-care, how you normally mend when you've been sick, is I need 3 things. I need really good comfort food, greasier the better. I need all the sleep I can get in a dark room, and I need to get off. That gets the dopamine going. So picture this, I'm in a hospital bed in a COVID ward in Rockwall, Texas. You know, they got a lot of, I don't know, religious stuff on the TV. Not a whole lot of good stuff on there. I've got my fluids coming out on this arm. I got a blood pressure cuff on this arm. They're waking me up, or they're coming in every hour to check my vitals, make sure I haven't died. So, and they have also got me on a diabetic menu because I need it. You know how bad hospital food has to be when you've lost your sense of taste and smell, and your whole body's like, this is shit. This is absolute shit. You shouldn't be putting this in you. Yeah, so I got all that going on. I'm trying to distract myself. And so it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, I can't get off. I got the sensor on the bed. Lets them know when I've made sudden movements. And my arms just I cannot self-care at this moment. So I put on diners, drive-ins, and dives, just to try and distract myself. And it was an old episode. It was like pre-2010. And he's in a southern kitchen, and they're making peach cobbler. And it's the most delectable peach cobbler I have ever seen. And they're accentuating it by playing an extended cut of the Pornhub theme. My brain is firing on very weird synapses at this point. It's like, I don't know what to take care of first. I don't know if you get put on a list for Googling fuckable cobbler delivery near you. I just know I'm probably on it. For $50, an Instacart guy will cry in the corner while you eat a Patti LaBelle pie while screwing it. So, if there's any lesson to be learned is movies are bullshit. Get that Echo Home show. You can yell at your wife using that. She will get up at that point. I've been Scott Lorenzo, y'all.